All right, class, we're gonna keep moving here and we're gonna do notes for section 4.4. All right, and I think the main thing here, it's a lot of review of what we've done, just most of these are gonna require some simplifying when we're all done. Okay, so in our first example, just some skills maintenance, we have different denominators, 5 and 10, so we wanna multiply by 2 on this one, so that'll become 3. Oops. 3 and 8/10 minus 2 and 1/10. And so when I subtract those, I would get 1 and 7/10. Okay, so 8 minus 1, 7 for that. Okay, next one we've got 9 and 3, so I'm going to times by 3. Let's get common denominators there. So I've got 6 and 5/9 plus 5 and looks like 6/9. Okay, so when I add those, I'm going to get 6 plus 5 is 11. 5 plus 6, 11. And so 11 and 11/9. Now remember, I can't leave an improper fraction in our mixed number. So if we divide that out, if I take 11 divided by 9, I get 1 and 2/9. And so I'm going to add those together for my answer, and I'll get 12 and 2/9. Okay, so we had to convert that to 1 and 2/9. Okay, next one. So in this problem, subtracting, we have common denominator, but remember, if the first fraction is smaller than the second, then we have to borrow. So I'm going to change that 18 to a 17, and then I'm going to add 8/8 to 1/8. I'll get 9/8. So I'm going to change that to a 9. So I've got 17 and 9/8. So 17 minus 9 is 8, and 9/8 minus 5/8 is 4/8. Now this one's going to require simplifying. So now I want to divide by 4. 4 and 8 can both divide by 4. So that's going to be 8 and 1/2. Okay. My answer for number 2. Okay. And same with number 4, this is subtracting, and I do need to borrow because 3/7 is less than 5/7. So I'm going to cross out the 14, make it a 13. And then I'm going to add 7 to 3. And that's going to make this a 10. Okay, so then I'm going to have 13 minus 13 is 0. 10 minus 5 is 5, so I get 5/7, and that does not simplify. So I just took remember I add 7/7 to 3/7, so that's why I got 10/7. 10 minus 5 is 5. Okay, so solve and simplify, so some more of this. If we subtract, 5 minus 2 is 3. 3/4 minus 1/4 is 2/4. And I can simplify that by dividing by 2. So my final answer, 3 and 1/2. Okay. They're walking us through the lapse method again here. So, first we're looking and seeing that we're lining things up. We're adding, and so here we need to alter. So in the alter step, I'd multiply by 3. So now the problem becomes 2 and 3/6 plus 3 and 1/6. And then I'm going to perform that operation here, and I'm going to get 5 and 4/6. And so that's what I have at this point here after I performed 5 and 4/6. And then I'm going to, 4/6. I'm going to simplify now by dividing by 2. And my final answer, 5 and 2/3. Okay, so just a few more problems like this. So we're going to look at this addition, and we're going to line it up and alter what we need to. Maybe I'll do that right here to show. So if I have 4 and 12, if I multiply by 3, I suppose I can do that. Okay, so then I'm going to have 5 and 9/12 plus 2 and 9/12. So when I add those, I'm going to get 7 and 18/12. And then I'm going to divide these by 3. 18 and 12 can both divide by 3. So I'm going to get 7 and 6. Ooh, I could have gone bigger. Let's divide them by 6 instead of by 3. That'll save me time. 6 is the greatest common factor. So now I'll have 7 and 3 halves. Okay, now 3 divided by 2, 2 goes into 3 once, and then there's a remainder of 1, so that would be 1 and 1/2. So that's 7 plus 1 and 1/2, which would be 8 and 1/2. Okay. All right, this one, we've already got common denominators. So I've got 6 and 7/9 minus 2 and 1/9. So 7/9 minus 1/9 would be 6/9, and then 6 minus 2 is 4. And so I can divide by 3 to simplify. So when I do that, I get 4, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. I get 4 and 2/3. I think just a couple more here. Okay, so if I add these ones up, I'm going to get 3 plus 5 is 8, and then I'm going to get 8 plus 7 is 15, so 15/9. Now when I divide 15 by 9, it goes in there once, and I get a remainder of 6, so 1 and 6/9. So that's 8 plus 1 and 6/9, and so that's going to be 9 and 6/9. And I can reduce these by, or simplify by dividing by 3 again. So my answer would be 9 and 2/3. Okay. And last one here, I'm going to make a common denominator by multiplying by 2 on that. And so my new fractions will be 4 and 7/10, that'll stay the same, minus 1 and 2/10. And so 4 minus 1 is 3, and 7 minus 2 is 5, so I get 3 and 5/10. And I can simplify by dividing by 5. So my final answer is 3 and 1/2. Okay, and that's it. So nothing real new, just answers that need to be simplified. Make sure you're looking for that.